Where focus goes, energy flows. Hello. It is a sunny Friday afternoon. I am hot. My body is physically beaten up by a triathlon brick training session that I did this morning. If you don't know what that means, it means I was in the swimming pool, 500 meter swim, straight onto my bike for over an hour, and then into a 5K run. And this is day 6 of training in a row, and so I'm just tired. And I figured if I can get my first vlog out of 2019 in this condition, with a coffee nearby, which is kind of lukewarm, although it is my favorite color cup, and I can come and talk to you about how 2019 is going to be all about how you and I can untap our potential. And if I can do that, you can do that, and it's all about turning up and taking action. So I figured I would just grab the camera, get it out of the drawer that it's been in for way too long, put myself in front of it and say, hey, and reintroduce myself. So I'm Natalie Sisson. I currently live in beautiful, sunny, summery Maymourn, New Zealand. I have 2 gorgeous white dogs who are, they're just hiding out and panting right now. And if they got their way, I would be out there throwing frisbees for them for the 3rd time today. But instead, I want to talk to you. Because 2019 for me is a personal journey on which I am really curious about how far I can take my human potential and go beyond it. And I'm also really curious about how far you can do that. So what I'm talking about here is optimizing your life, living your best life, having more energy than ever. And I appreciate it's Friday afternoon and I have coffee one more time. But I'm just really curious about how we can have the most energy that's humanly possible, how we can be in the best shape of our lives for us on a personal level, how we can optimize our daily routines to purely enjoy life and also feel productive and awesome and happy and joyous. So this year for me is all about joy and lightness and doing things that I really love. And along the way, I'm going to be doing some experiments that I hope you join me on. For example, right now I'm on day 16 of 30 of doing yoga with the lovely Adrienne.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Dedicate Your 30-Day Yoga Journey. It's day 16, sweet 16, or your dulce practice. So hop into something extra comfy today and let's get started.
And I am on day 15 in a row of meditations using the Insight Timer app and doing meditations around 5 to 20 minutes every single morning without fail. And I am on day 12 of Wim Hof's breathing methodology and cold shower therapy. It sounds a little bit more technical than it really is, but every single day, every time I jump in the shower, I'm adding 5 seconds more of cold water to stimulate my biochemistry, my physiology, to have more energy, to sharpen every single thing in my body, to make me feel alive. And today it was a minute of cold showers. I don't know if I did a good job there of explaining it, but I'm going to talk more about Wim over the space of this vlog because he is awesome. So Wim Hof is this crazy cool Dutchman who's almost 60. He's known as, it says here, the Iceman, an extreme athlete noted for his ability to withstand extreme cold, which he attributes to his Wim Hof method of breathing technique. So hence why I'm doing a each morning before jumping in the shower. Actually, to be fair, I've just been jumping in the shower and the minute goes to cold, not having that or that yelp or that scream that I used to do, and instead being very calm about it and just allowing my body to handle it. And it's actually incredibly invigorating. So more on that in future vlogs. But all I wanted to say is I am here, I am back, and I am committed to vlogging as one of the untapped potentials that I want to tap into in 2019. So you can expect content that I'm also putting out on my podcast called Untapped, Live Up to Your Potential. You can expect great interviews here with amazing people who are untapping their potential so that we can learn from them together. And then you can expect me and my journey of training for a sprint triathlon right now, which is happening in February, but past that, How do I extend my body? How do I push myself more? And how do I honestly just live up to my potential? So if that sounds good to you, please do me 2 favors. Hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll get a notification every time I release a new video, which is gonna be once a week at least. And 2, leave a comment below this video on something that you would love to learn, something you'd love me to experiment with this year, or something that you're curious about when it comes to human potential. And so you know, when I'm talking about human potential, I used to talk about this way back when I was a kid and a teenager, and I talk about, living up to my human potential. I think it's always been ingrained in me. It's something I'm passionate about, is self-improvement, but with a purpose, and that makes you feel really good, not stressed out, not like you're always striving or pushing, but really where you see results and you get so excited by those results that you want to continue. So that's the kind of human potential improvement I'm talking about. However, it actually started as a movement in the 1960s, and I will just read out what this movement was all about. I really wish my computer would stop locking. It sprung up around the concept of cultivating extraordinary potential, which is what its advocates believed to lie largely untapped in all people. Hence why my podcast is called Untapped. I'm gonna keep these short, I'm gonna keep them insightful, and sometimes I'm gonna keep them, no, all the time, I'm gonna keep them personal, honest, and raw. This isn't gonna be one of those perfect beauty pageants. Sometimes the camera's gonna shake. Well, that was a poor example. Sometimes I'm gonna be playing around with equipment until I become a kick-ass vlogger. And sometimes, if not a lot of the time, you are probably gonna see these 2 featured. All right, so you're picking up on the theme here. If this is your jam, if this is what you're gonna find exciting, if this is gonna help you learn and become your best self and live up to your potential, then hit subscribe and tune in every single week with me, and let's go on a journey. Let's do it. Woo! Focus goes, energy flows. Where focus goes, energy flows.